I'm with Marita Williams today. She's a real estate agent for Stockton Grange in the Mount Druitt area. We'll talk about a lot of topics. With the interest rate rise, we'd like to find out from Marita what's going on in the property market here in Sydney, particularly in the Blacktown Council area and Mount Druitt where she actually operates. And of course, we'd also be asking her about her expertise on, when you're looking at selling a property, how to make an offer on a property if you're looking at buying a property right now. So whether you're a first home buyer, investor, we'd get tips and tricks from her about buying a property. Marita, thank you for accommodating my request for this interview.
Thank you also for having me.
I'd like to find out, with the interest rate hike, that's a massive increase of 0.50%. And have you seen any changes in the property market?
It has changed drastically. I've noticed the buyers out there has decreased. And we normally have buyers coming in open homes around 10-15 buyers per open home. Last weekend, I only have two groups of buyers per property that I'm showing. And in addition to that, I also have noticed that in my email inquiries, it has decreased a lot. I normally get like 5 to 10 inquiries a day. Sometimes it even jumps up to 20, but now 1, 2. Sometimes there are days that I don't even have any inquiries at all. The buyers are starting to, shy away from the market. Or should I say, not really shying away, but probably they're just waiting for what will happen in the next couple of months.
If I am a first home buyer, is it a good time for me to buy my first home right now? Especially that the prices of properties in Sydney has grown by almost around 40 to 50%. Of course, with what you're saying, there might be a drop in prices of properties. If you are a first home buyer, are we able to negotiate for the prices of properties right now?
In this marketplace, the buyers are taking advantage of the slow marketplace. If you can afford the interest rate increase, it will be beneficial for you. So like what I heard from the news last night, those who can afford the interest rate, those who have extra savings at the moment, they are taking advantage of buying properties in this marketplace because they know that there's not much competition amongst the buyers and they can ultimately get better deals. They can negotiate on the price. So yeah, that's how it is.
So it's a good time for first home buyers, and I guess it's also a good time for those who are looking at investing, probably the ability to actually get a property, borrow money and get a property.
Yes, I totally agree with that because investors are taking advantage of what's happening in the marketplace at the moment because there's not much buyers out there. The real estate agents know that they are ready to get something and grab whatever it is available in the market because they are the only ones who have the ability or the capacity to purchase at the moment, to buy properties in this current marketplace because since there's not much competition amongst the buyers, they can negotiate on a good deal with properties that are, especially in our area, the properties are really good for investors area because we're in Mt Druitt area. So in Mt Druitt, there are properties that are big blocks, which investors are really, really interested in because there are, especially in the old Mt Druitt area, they have quarter of an acre blocks where it is subdividable. So they can subdivide the block and sell half of the block in the future.
Yeah.
So what they're gonna do is like, I have buyers who are building either a granny flat or a second dwelling. They will sell it in the future. I have sold properties before, like about 3 or 4 years ago, wherein the properties were just like they will buy it for about 600,000, 700,000 that time. Now they will build a second dwelling at the back, wherein they can sell it for 800 to 900, and at the same time they can make money off the main house as well. If they do a little bit of renovation, they will sell it at around 700 to 800. So they double up there.
So the money, the investment doubles.
Yeah,
what
that's
is
right.
So Marita Williams is a licensed real estate agent here in the Blacktown Council area, specifically in the Mount Druitt area. And so, Marita, if I'm selling a property, how can you get in touch with you?
So you can get in touch with me at my mobile number 0447-358-900. That's 0447-358-900.
Alright, and then you have an email address that we can...
Yes, it's maritaw@stocktongrange.com.au.
So that's maritaw@stocktongrange.com.au. If you're looking at selling your property, specifically in the Blacktown Transit area or the Mt Druitt, Ruby Hill, Plumpton, these are the areas wherein she operates, give her a call and she'll actually get you the best price for the property you're selling.